students, I wish you all happy Diwali and a new year. Let us begin with a new enthusiasm our academic session and continue with our chapter number 8, journal proper. Today we are going to see in this the transactions related to that when the goods are going out other than sales reason, how the journal entries are to be recorded. When we have the goods, the total stock, what we have, the total stock, out of that mainly we are selling. We do the sale of the goods and we utilize our stock. Then we have the various reason that we may be giving goods for the charity, we may be giving goods for the advertisement, we may be giving goods as a free sample for the advertisement only, we may be donate the goods, our goods may be burned due to fire, or goods may be used for the personal purpose. So in this manner, the stock is to be maintained and is to be recorded that how the goods are going out. So when the normal sales is there, our journal entry is if you are getting by cash sales, then we record cash account debit to sales account. Goods are going out, our stock is reduced. If we are selling goods on credit, then we write that debtor account debit to sales. Again the goods are going out. But when the goods are going for other than sales, the entry not to be recorded as a sale, but the entry to be recorded with the purchase account effect. So in this particular example, we are going to see the journal entries related to other than sales, goods are going out. Look at the page number 199 of your textbook, the question number 6, that what today we have to do. In that question 6, record the following transactions in the journal proper of the Rakesh. We have to draw the same pro forma of the journal. First transaction, that gave the goods of 500 to Anath Ashram. So we are doing charity, we are giving goods as a free. So that charity become our expense. So our journal entry become that charity as it's an expense to be recorded in books of account, charity account debit 2. 2 is important, 2 not a sale. 2 is going to be purchase. Why we write as a purchase? Because we have to reduce our stock. So stock is there in our purchase, that to be reduced. So the first journal entry to be recorded, that is charity account debit, to purchase account. The amount of transaction is 5,000. So this is what you have to remember well, that when the goods are going out other than sales, earlier we used to write the journal entry with a specific reason, but now they are asking as per the illustration of our textbook, we reduce it directly from the purchase only. So your journal charity account debit to purchase account 5,000. The narration is that being goods are given to Anath Ashram for charity purpose. Let us see number 2. The second transaction, that distributed goods of 4,000 as free sample. Underline free sample. Why you distribute for a free sample? Our purpose is to do the advertisement. So here our expense nature is advertisement. So advertisement is one account that we will derive from this, and second, as the goods are going out, we credit to the purchase. So second, advertisement account debit to purchase account. The amount of transaction is rupees 4,000. Being goods are distributed as a free sample. The third transaction, withdrew goods of rupees 8,000 from the business for personal use. Underline the word personal use. When the owner is withdrawing cash or goods from the business, it is considered as a drawings. So our concern account is drawings account, and the second, as the goods are going out other than sales, we record it with the purchase account. So the next is that third, drawings account, account debit 8,000 to purchase, account 8,000. The narration is being goods are taken for personal use. The next, fourth, purchased furniture of 3,000 by giving goods of rupees 2,800. How much goods are going out? That is 2,800. So we will take that value, the amount of goods that going out of the business. And what we are getting? We are getting that is a furniture. And because it is a exchange transaction, it is not a normal sale. It is an exchange transaction of the goods, so we record it again to the purchase account. So your journal entry becomes furniture account debit, to purchase account. Amount of transaction is, that is 2,800. See, two figures are given, but we will take 2,800 because the goods actually are going of 2,800. So here the furniture to purchase account. Being is to be written that goods are exchanged against the furniture worth rupees 2,800. Fifth transaction, goods of rupees 7,000 were destroyed by fire, underline destroyed by fire, which the insurance company accepted a claim of 5,500. Here we have taken an insurance, so we get the benefit support from the insurance company as a compensation. So that compensation, when you reduce from the actual burn value, you will get a difference figure, that is a loss amount. So your value, total loss is of 7,000. Out of that 5,500 insurance company going to give you. So actually you are going to lose only 1,500 as a loss due to fire. So three account will be derived out of it. The first is going to be insurance company account. Insurance company account debit. The amount which company going to give us, that is 5,500. Loss due to fire. Fire account debit, that what we have derived the figure, 1,500 to the actual goods are going burned. To purchase account, the total figure of the goods, that is 7,000 rupees. Being goods burned due to fire, for which insurance company admitted a claim. So three accounts are there. Loss you have to find from the total burned goods minus the company what going to give. So you will get the amount of loss. Sixth transaction, an amount of 2,000 is received from Nirali, which cannot be received now. Our debtor, one, Nirali, that she refused to make the payment. So receivable amount is now irrecoverable. So it gives one more account, that is a bad debt account. It's a loss for us. So we have to write, that is the bad debt account debit to the name of the trade debtor account. So number 6, bad debt account debit to the name of the trader is Nirali. Amount of the transaction is 2,000 rupees. Being Nirali, amount to be treated as a bad debt. Being Nirali, amount to be treated as a bad debt. Number next, 7th, write off depreciation on machine 800. Now what that depreciation means? When you are using your fixed asset like a plant and machinery, you are using it, so it deteriorates its value. We have the chapter of depreciation, later on we will be learning, but at this juncture you must know the meaning of depreciation. So depreciation is permanent and regular reduction in the value of an asset to be recorded in books of account as a expense. So it is one kind of a non-cash expense. So depreciation to be recorded as expense by giving debit effect. And what to be credited? Then we have to credit that asset which you are depreciating. So here the machinery we are depreciating, so we need to record the transaction as number 7, that machine depreciation account debit to machinery amount is rupees 800. Write the narration being depreciation charge on machinery. Number A. Salary for the month of March is unpaid. Underline unpaid. Unpaid means you have not paid the amount of salary. It is an outstanding. It becomes a liability. This transaction is of the adjustment. The depreciation is also an of adjustment transaction, and the unpaid salary also an adjustment transaction. So here the unpaid expense to be recorded, you have not paid in cash. So cash is not going out. Salary is an expense to be debited and outstanding salary, or you can say unpaid salary account credited. So write here salary account debit to outstanding salary account. The amount of transaction is 7,800. 7,800. So unpaid salary is your liability. We know the accounting equation. C plus L is equal to A. So that L portion or liability, outstanding expenses are our liability to be recorded in books of account. So here write the narration being outstanding salary recorded with 7,800. At the end you have to do the total of your example. That total comes 37,400. And your journal proper. So in this manner, in today's example, we have learned the journal entries regarding other than sales transactions and journal entry regarding the adjustment transactions. The two adjustments we have observed, one of depreciation and one of outstanding expense. Thank you.